Hello again. Today we're going to talk about active reconnaissance and port scanning. It's day 6, and today we're going to go through Nmap mostly. But we've talked about Nmap, basics of Nmap in day 3 actually. But now we're going to talk about in depth, like how it can be used in the real world and stuff like learning objective. We have here it performs active reconnaissance professionally with stealth and efficiency. Master advanced Nmap techniques for comprehensive network scanning. Identify services and versions for vulnerability assessment. Understand evasion, network scanning, and identify service inversion. And yeah, so let's go ahead and try to do it, to talk about why active reconnaissance matters. Okay, passive OSINT, what they reveal: the company information, okay, personnel, technology stack, and general infrastructure, right? Previous session we've talked about passive reconnaissance. This is the only information that we were able to get. But 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 when we do active reconnaissance, active scanning, okay, it's going to give us more information. Like it's going to give us more information, like live hosts, how many PCs are actually alive, how many ports are actually open, how many services and ports are actually open, how many service versions and service versions, what are the versions of the services, and OS, what kind of OS this server or PC is using, actual vulnerabilities, and then we will check whether this version has a vulnerability or no. Service version has a vulnerability. So all these things you can only get it through active scanning. You cannot see it using the passive OSINT, passive scan. Okay, so the number one tool to perform all this is Nmap. Okay, Nmap is a very important tool, and we're going to learn it. Network monitoring tool, mapping tool. Open source network scanner that performs port scanning, service detection. Okay, focus on these words: OS fingerprinting and vulnerability probing. Industry standard for penetrations tester and network admin. Okay, and yeah, so critical capabilities: port scanning. It can scan service detection, like version, also identification. It will not just identify which ports and services are on, it will also identify the services version. Okay, so you can look up if it has a vulnerability or not. OS fingerprinting, operating system identification. NSE scripting, this is advanced exploit and vulnerability checks. Okay, and we have block 2, scanning fundamentals. We have different types of scans. We have SYN scan, UDP scan, acknowledgement scan, and FIN. Different protocols to probe target systems. Port states, we have open, closed, filtered. I think we talked about this. Open means the port is open, it's used, and we can use it to hack, to get into the system. Closed means it's closed, you cannot use it, it's useless for us. Filtered means it's open, but there is a firewall blocking this, or it's monitored or something. Okay, and timing templates T0 and T5. This is the speed with stealth. This is how aggressive the scan you want the scan to be, or the probe to be. Okay, so the higher the number, it's the more aggressive, I think. Okay, like T5 is T4, right? Rate limiting and stealth. Avoid triggering IDS and WAF system. Yeah, it's not just a matter of scanning a system, okay, for open ports and service detection. It's also about making sure you're not detected by SOC analyst or the IDS, because the SOC analyst is going to check the IDS, like its IDS is going to get it's going to raise an alert. So Reconnaissance will pay attention to that and will be blocked or prevented. So firewall also same, bypass security control. You have to know how to evade firewall and IDS so it cannot detect you. And port states, we said that we have open with service running and accepting connections. Closed means port accessible but no service. Filtered firewall blocking probes. Open filtered uncertain states. Common scan type, we have SS, which is stealth and fast. SS is very good because it gives you stealth and speed. Okay. ST connects full handshake. Okay. SU DNS is for UDP. U means UDP, right? UDP, DNS, and SNMP. SA is for acknowledgement, firewall mapping for to stealth. Okay. So T0 is extreme stealth. 5 minutes between probes. Use only the high security target with authorization. This is paranoid. Okay, I told you, like the higher the number, the more aggressive or the scan, the higher detection rates risk. Okay, so we start with T0, which is very stealthy. T1, T2, sneaky, polite, avoid detection, minimize network load, good for authorized pen tester against monitor system. T3 is normal, default, standard speed, stealth balance, recommended for most scenarios. T5, T4 is maximum speed, high detection risk, only for non-good targets or lab environment. So, yeah, so you can use T1 or T0, but also it will be slower, but it's going to be less detected. And Nmap advanced features, we have service version detection. This one, SV -SV identifies the exact application version running. Okay, and OS fingerprint -O determines operating system of a target. Okay, NSE scripts. This script executes custom exploit checks, vulnerability scanning. Dash is aggressive mode, combines SVO script and traceroute. Output format and parsing, XML grabbable normal output. So practical Nmap command, we have basics scan, which is very easy. Service detection and OS is also straightforward, and it's not showing here the commands, so but it's okay. We can recreate it from by ourselves. It's fine. So the service identification, okay, it's going to do what it's going to do is it's going to extract service info from response headers. Okay, that's how it's identifying the service. Okay, it's going to check from the banner grabbing, extract service info from the response header. Version enumeration, identify exact software version. Okay, and default credential identification, common weak passwords and detected services, known vulnerability correlation. So TCP scan with service detection, quick, comprehensive. UDP scan with DNS. Service enumeration, weak server. We just want to know the live hosts, the open ports, services, port number, protocol, server, service name, service exact application version, and build information operating system. SH algorithm, SSL, TLS, cipher, SNB dialect. Marked by exploitability. And so before moving to IDS and this, we need to practice what we learned first, and then we move to the IDS evasion. So we have let me move this to the problem is the IP. Okay, but it's okay, it's okay. Let's see what's the IP. Okay, that's fine. Let's see what's my but it's not going to be able to ping. So let me just run this one. Okay, and run this one as well. Okay, I need to run the Windows server as well. So there is an issue. So, but it's fine. It's fine. It's fine. I'm going to do. I'm just going to put it in the NAT and let it just for test purpose. Let it get the same IP from network adapter, just like the Kali Linux. Okay, so first thing we need to learn, clear this one and put this here. First thing that we need to learn is Nmap, SN. This command will give you all the 199.0/24. Okay, this is going to list for me all the PCs that are alive in my network. IP config. Yeah, it's also very fast. So as you can see now, it gave me 1, 2, 155, 254, 156, but we're only interested in 155 because that's the IP of the Windows 10. So now, next step, let's do Nmap. Let's clear this. Clear Nmap /SB. Okay, but I also want to know operating system, the service version. No, but before this we have to know the ports of each 192.168.155. Yeah, but this is going to take a lot of time because it's going to scan the whole ports. So let's try without the P. Maybe it will only scan the top 100, the common ports. And all 1,000 scanned ports are in ignored state. Okay. So it didn't give me any ports. Okay, but it's okay. Let's just remember that /p. Okay, will let you scan all the ports, all 655, all this ports, all the available ports. If you don't put -p, it's only going to scan the top 1,000 ports. Okay. Now let's see the services. Nmap /sv of 192.168.199.155. I think it's the firewall issue. Let us try to turn on the firewall here, or maybe it's because it is I think it's my internal firewall. Let's just disable this one. Disable for 10 minutes. Disable. and just disable for 10 minutes just in order to see if it's going to work. So this is the service. Even service actually detection didn't work here, so this must be an issue with the firewall. So I have disabled my firewall right now. Let's see. First let's scan the ports. No, not all the ports. Let's scan the top 1000 ports. Again, no response. This is an issue with okay, so I think we should go ahead and put it in a because we will not be able to test anything with this one using NAT. So let's put it in host 2, put it like this, put it back, and put this one also in host 2. Put this in VMnet 2. Yeah. Now go to ifconfig and see what IP you're getting. No IP, because actually this is supposed to be the DHCP server, and right now it's not working. So what I can do is, like, let's try to set the IP here manually and see if it will work. Yeah. Let's see what's the IP right now. No, I just changed it to VMnet 2, so it should be different. Let's try to do it again. Yeah, it's different now. So let me do the IP here manually. Because that's actually the domain. Because this is actually set up as a domain. I think I need this one. Okay, it's fine. Let me do one thing. Let me go ahead and change this one to bridged. Okay, let me change this one to bridged and see what happens. Replicate physical network station, and do the same here as well. Right click, settings, bridged. Yeah, replicate this one. No, let's just see clear here, and ifconfig. Yeah, I just got an IP here, 184, and yes, IP config. Yeah, correct, 1244. So let's just try to do Nmap with 1.244, which is that one. Yeah. So let's try to do this. Yeah, so right now we were able to get an open port here, 5357, open this one, and 999 are filtered, no response. Okay, we just found an open port here, and yeah. So, and then let's say we want to know the operating system of this. We just do -o, going to give us the operating system. Let's also disable the firewall here. I think it's interfering with the let's see. Yeah, it was able to identify the OS here, Microsoft Windows 10 1803. Okay, so we got the operating system here. Clear this one, and let's go ahead and check the services SP. Yeah, I just got the version of this one. This port was open, right? So I was able to get this description. Before, if we check the old reply, this was not showing. Okay, but we now have the service version, service HTTP, and the version here. Okay, so let's just do /help to see all the commands we can use. Okay, here we have all these commands. Okay, but I'm going to clear this one, clear this one, clear this one. I'm going to type n this /ss synscan, and I'm going to make it t 2, so it can be stealthy, t3 or t1, t2, keep it t2, and I'm just going to mention 192.168.1.244. Let's see what happens now. Okay, I used -2 because it's less dirty. I could use t4 if I want. It's aggressive. It's okay to use it in lab environment, but not in actual environment. But this is actually very slow. T2. The lower the number, the slower it gets. Okay, and SS is synscan, which is stealthy, and yeah. So let us go back for the previous session, previous topics, previous slides, and we can see that we have a lab here, right? Database service identification, scripting, yeah, service detection. Let's go back here. Still it's not showing because it's very slow, so let's continue and leave it for now. This is IDS, IPS, evasion, and stealth tactics. We have evasion techniques. Fragments, packets, -F flag, decoy scanning, idle, zombie scanning, SL, source port spoofing, slow timing, and we have here these are techniques we can hide our scans from firewalls and IDS. Like first one is fragmenting packets. Like this is like, it means like we're going to fragment packet, make it into multiple small packets using /F flag, and this decoy scanning, -decoy. This is zombie scanning, SL, idle or zombie scanning. This is source port spoofing. We can change the source port, and slow timing, Okay, so the detection risks are like multiple fragments pattern, suspicious packet flag, unusually slow query, rate limit triggers. So yeah, all these things are risk of using this one. So firewall detection and bypass. ArcScan identifies stateful firewall rules and blocked ports. Okay, so the benefit of ArcScan is identifies stateful firewall rules and blocked ports. Acknowledgement scan. Fin null reset XMS scan bypass simple packet filtering firewalls. And DNS tunneling exfiltrates data through DNS queries to bypass egress filtering. Ping sweep identifies which ISMP types are permitted through the firewall. Quick reference. Service vulnerability like SSH has weak algorithm. Weak algorithm default credentials. Let's say we are using weak SSH algorithm default credentials, password brute force attack, key exchange vulnerabilities. Weak SSL is assigned directory default pages. These are the vulnerabilities for each service. Eternal blue, null sessions, share enumeration, NLTM relays. Yeah, these are the service vulnerabilities. We have NSE script, something called NSE script. This is used for vulnerability detection. Okay, it's going to be used for vulnerability detection. So dash script default is the default discovery, dash script discovery, dash script intrusive. Okay, these are three ways of using it. Dash script vulnerability checks, dash script SMB one, dash script SSL, dash script SSH, HTTP, MySQL. So that's the thing. And active scanning best practices. We have get written authorization. Okay, coordinate with network team. Use stealth timing. Dash T1 or T2. Document everything and test in lab first. Verify target and scope. Scan without authorization. Use aggressive timing on production. Yeah, this is wrong. You shouldn't use aggressive timing in production. And don't scan without authorization. Exploit finding without approval. Scan other companies' networks. Wrong. You shouldn't do that. Use Nmap for a corporate network. This is wrong also. Ignore performance impact. All these things you should take into consideration when you do active scanning. Okay, Nmap output format for automation. Actually, we have a file here. ON is a normal output. Okay, ON is a normal output, and OX is a XML output or G-grabbable output. So output format. Schedule breakdown. Yeah, let's go ahead. Key takeaway: active reconnaissance reveals real vulnerabilities that passive methods cannot detect. Nmap is a Swiss Army knife. Master send scan, service detection, and NSE script. Stealth matters. Use timing templates to avoid detection while gathering intelligence. Automation is essential. Legal authorization is mandatory. Active scanning without permission is illegal. Remember this point again and again. Advanced topics to explore. Custom NSE development. Write Lua based. Use multiple systems to scan. Let's see here. Let's practice what we learned, like invasion, for invasion. See, it's still trying to scan, and it's taking that much time to scan because I'm using T2. Okay, if I have used T4, it would have finished already. Like if I use this one, it would have finished the scan. It's aggressive, but it will also raise the alert. Yeah. So, anyways, that's basically it. Let's go ahead and check the evasion techniques. We have here help. should help us see which commands are used to evade. Uh, so scan techniques, we have the zombie idle scan, SI. Just have to add SI, that's it. And we have host discovery, I usually use ping scan, that's it. And we have port, this one. And service version, SV, version light, limit to most likely probes intensity. Yeah, script scan, this is actually important. SC, equivalent to script equals to default. Okay, you should use SC actually. SC is important. Script, yeah, I can use SC, which is the default. And scan OS detection, O. I use O. Timing and firewall evasion. We have -5, and then we have to type the MTU actually here. You can type MTU here, okay, with a given MTU. A decoy is actually cloak scan with the decoy. Spoof IP address, you just put /CS spoof. You put a fake IP address here, so it will appear like you're scanning from this IP address. Okay, so right now I just want to do the script scan, SC scan. I think it's very interesting. Let's try it out. Let's use SC scan, script default. Yeah. Again, I received no response, but yeah. So basically, that's it. That's about it for day 5. We finished our topic. Next, we're going to talk about. We're going to go to the next step, which is web application. Yeah, we're going to talk about web application reconnaissance. We're going to talk about the next session. After this is going to be the last in phase 3, right? Phase 3 is reconnaissance and enumeration. This is the last part. Phase 4, we're going to go inside vulnerability discovery. Okay. That's it. Thank you for watching. We'll move on to see you in the next session. Okay, it's getting stuck again. It's getting stuck. Sometimes I have to. Let's just turn this off. nursing. Good. You.